Hello, welcome to Karma's a Stitch. I'm Tonya, and this is a channel where I talk about my knitting, crochet, projects I might be working on, sometimes a little bit of life stuff, but right now I'm in the middle of my WIP Roundup. And I do have several WIPs, and I keep them on a WIP wall, and which are little cubbies. I have 1 to 2 projects in each cubby, and throughout the year I have been rolling the dice and working on each project for a week. If I'm able to get it done in that week, fantastic. I roll the dice again and pick another project. If I'm not, it goes back on that WIP wall. Now, doing it that way, I haven't seen a few of my WIPs in a while, and so what I wanted to do was take all of those projects off of the WIP wall and put them, they're all piled on the couch behind me, and randomly, so I have my kids, which is why I have my kids doing it. Randomly, I have my son or my daughter picking a project for me. I'm showing you guys what's in each project bag. We're talking about the wool I'm using, the size of needle, the pattern. I work on it for 24 hours, and then I'm deciding if I want to keep it or frog it. There's been a few that as soon as I opened the project bag, I knew I didn't need 24 hours to make that decision. So they just got frogged. But we are getting ready to have Anthony pick my next project for the next 24 hours, and then we will sit here and we will talk about that. So let's have him do that for us.
Oh gosh.
Go ahead. What's it gonna be? You didn't even look at the couch. Okay, let me
I
have it.
looked at the couch so I can grab this one.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're the best. Okay, so here's the project bag he just chose for me. This was a Christmas present from my son. So I love this project bag. And as I open it up, it is one of my Advent projects from last year. And it's actually a combination of 2 of my Advents, because the pattern is written by Allison, is it Stouffer? Her business name, her company is Lofty Loops. And I got a Lofty Loops Advent calendar last year. And it came with, yes, Allison Stouffer with Lofty Loops. And her Advent came with this pattern. She had it as a wrap. She had it as a cowl. I'm doing the wrap. I may be misspeaking. Did it come with it? I don't recall, but this is available on Ravelry. This was one of my Advent projects. However, I did not want to use her Advent on this wrap because lots of people might be making her wrap with her Advent, and I wanted mine to look a little bit differently. So what I ended up doing is I am holding, I got some undyed wool and mohair, and I'm holding that with a different Advent calendar that I got last year from Mouse Witch Yarns. So with Mouse Witch Yarns, oh, you guys, I had a lot more done on this than I thought. So Mouse Witch Yarns Advent, and I started down here and I'm working my way up. And in between each color, I'm holding this undyed wool and mohair, which, as you can see in her pictures, that's not what she did, but I think it's looking great. So here's my progress. I have a progress keeper on it, and this is where I am right now tonight. I'm gonna go work on this for 24 hours. Here are, let's see if I can pull this out. Here are all of the colors I have left to to go into this wrap. I have them on this waste yarn in the order that they're gonna go. And I put this red or orange on my next color so I could remember which side I was pulling from. So here is what I have next, going into my Slay All Day wrap. And I'm gonna get going on this. I'm so excited. All right, I'll see you guys in just a minute with some, oh, let's talk about needle size. Because right now with this being an Advent project, maybe a few of you are looking for what you're gonna do with one of your Advents this year. So this is being done on a size, oh you guys, I don't even see where it's written. This is bad. A US 6, 4 millimeter. Is that a US 6? It's written on the cord. Can you see where there's stuff on the cord? That's where the size is. It says made in Germany. It's an Addy needle, made in Germany, 4 millimeter, US 6. So that's what size needle this Slay All Day wrap is being done on. So I'm gonna get going on this and I will see you guys in just a minute with some progress. All right, see you in a minute. Okay, I'm back. I feel like we had another day of really good progress. So here is where I was when we took the project off the couch yesterday. So I was right here at this progress keeper and I know you can't see much of a color change between this garter bit and this brioche, but it is a slightly yellower, and the next color that I'm adding on, which I did get to the third color, because we did this green, then we did some garter, some brioche, some garter, and then I did start the third color. And the third color that I've started is a bit more yellow. So I feel like I did some pretty good progress today. This wrap is looking lovely. So I'm gonna have Anthony put this back on the WIP wall, and I will see you guys tomorrow with our next WIP for our WIP Roundup. All right. Get the handle up. Thanks. Can't have any dingle dangle.
Oh, you mean like loose ends?
Yeah, like loose ends.